Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't heard my voice yet, hi. I am going to be doing a tutorial on how I make my edits because I have gotten them requested so many times, so I decided to just do it with my voice because I feel like it's kind of easier to follow. Apologies, I do not have a microphone, so if it sounds bad, I'm sorry. So I'm going to be just running through how to do some things, and you don't have to do it exactly like this, of course, just to give some helpful tips for you guys. So first, I usually just put my audio in. I already found that because that would have taken so long if I didn't. So I'm going to be blurring out my camera roll just because last time I accidentally showed something I definitely did not want being seen on the internet. So we're going to put my audio in. I usually find them from TikTok, but you can find them from YouTube or Instagram, anywhere basically where videos can be posted. And I always put the size to 3:4. If I'm posting on Instagram, I always do this size right here, the 1:1. So now I'm going to add the first picture. I just got to see the lyrics because I kind of forgot. Okay. So I'm doing a Jordan edit here, so I got some pictures of her, obviously. Those would I'm very picky with pictures, like I like certain things, so I just went on her Instagram. I usually find, pictures on Instagram or Pinterest, but you can use Google or or Snapchat or any other places where pictures are. Or, there's a few accounts on YouTube that have a lot of Piper Squad pictures, and any other fandoms you edit. Now I gotta pick a picture. Okay. We're gonna go with this one. And obviously this picture is not the size that I chose, so I am going to zoom in like that, and you can always move them around like this. I always try to put the lyrics on the left side right here, but sometimes I do put on the right side, so I try to find pictures on the left side because that makes it a little easier. A little easier to read too, since you read a book from left to right. So now I'm going to click on my audio here, and I'm going to circle stuff on here when I'm editing this so you guys can easily see. Extract audio, and then I'm going to delete the audio because we do not need that. And then I'm going to split it up for what lyrics I want on one picture and what lyrics I want in another picture. And this will be sped up, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So I will be back. Okay, now that I'm back, I have all the pictures, and I usually just put all the pictures in so it's easy, don't have to go back, etc. And I always try to keep my audios from 10 seconds to 30 seconds. I definitely recommend this for beginners because I do sometimes do more than 1 minute edits, and those could be very overwhelming and confusing for beginners, so I would just try to stick with shorter ones just so it's a little easier because these do take a long time. They take me about 20 minutes, I'm guessing. But that is because I am a perfectionist also, so that probably doesn't help with time-wise. So I have all the pictures in, my audio split up here, so each picture has audio that I want to use for that certain picture. So now it's time for the lyrics. So I'm going to go to text here and add text. And here I'm going to go to effects. I always pick a theme for the edit, which I'm going to probably do pink for this one. So there's lots of different options. Pro ones you have to pay for, so if you can't or don't want to pay for those, though there's tons of other options also. I don't have CapCut Pro because it's kind of expensive, honestly. And so I'm just kind of looking and see what I want. I think I'm going to go with this one. I really like this one, even though I've been using it a lot. So I just type in the first lyric, and then I get all my fonts from dafont.com. Most of them are free just to download, but some of them aren't, so just make sure you're aware of that. I always kind of start with a calligraphy one. So this I would usually start with, or something related to that. I always start with like a calligraphy one just to, I don't know, I just tend to, or like a big lyrics, or like a big one like this one or something like that, and you can kind of resize it. Oh, and I got the first lyric wrong, obviously. Okay, so then I put that right there. Then I kind of go to the next lyric. I'm going to run through like the first one with you guys, and I think that would be hopefully everything. I try to find like an audio with everything I wanted to show you guys how to do. I hope I did it correctly. I don't like that one. And I always kind of go right here. Oh, gotta put it straight here. There you go. I always put it kind of like right under, right there. So it kind of has like effect of like kind of like one of those spiral stairs, I guess. And the draw tool, so the next lyric is never, so I'm going to put an X here. And for the draw tool, I always put it to 20. And I always switch to this metallic one right here. And then for the color, I'm going to do black for this one. But usually I do like the outline color of the text. So I'm doing black for this one, since that is my outline color. And then I'm going to go back to draw, and that color will be selected. And that black is used. And if this happens, which this does happen to me a lot, just go back to draw and then move to the middle, and then you are all set. And this editing style can be very difficult for beginners. Just try your best, because we all got to start from somewhere. Obviously, I started from somewhere. Out. And I just continue putting lyrics, and for lyrics that can be used by an emoji, I always put an emoji, because it adds a little bit of spice to it, I guess. I don't know. And if you don't know the lyrics of your song or just not sure, I just look up part of the lyrics, and usually the song shows up with no issue. I don't handwrite text anymore very much, but I used to a lot. So if you want to do that, of course, that is your call. And of course, you can add your little details to it that you would like to add to this editing style if you wish. And I just continue adding lyrics, and then I'm going to show you how to do the dots around the person. And I'll probably show an example how to do two people. Okay, so I just try to do different fonts for each one. Like, I try to use only a font once, but that is your call. I'm trying to figure out how to make these on Instagram. I'm kind of struggling with that, because I've been using CapCut like my whole editing career basically, so it's kind of hard to switch editing apps all of a sudden. Kind of do some exciting things. Never used this font before, actually. I always forget it exists, because usually I go like download 30 to 40 fonts at a time, so I kind of forget about them. So for you, I'm going to show you this real quick. My emojis, I always use this for you, this little point right here. I'm going to show you now how to do dots around the person. So I'm going to go to the draw tool again, assuming you have your color picked. Once you have your color picked, now you're just going to, sorry about that. I am doing this on my desk, and that's my diamond dart making that noise, the plastic on it. And you're just going to draw dots around it, kind of space it out a little bit. So hers goes up a little bit. Then go back down around here. Depends how closely you want them together. I kind of do it like this, so I just draw dots around the person, all around them. And I tend not to do like these little things like this right here. Just like the silhouette of the person, like something you would see in a shadow. And that's the washer or dryer going off. I'm not sure which one. Okay. So then I just do this, and then I'm going to open up another one to show you an example of how to do two people or one person, two-person picture, etc. like that. After that, then your dots are done. That's kind of how I do that, and then I'm going to open up another thing. Just a random two-person photo. There we go. Just Eliana and Yolanda, her mother. Okay, I'm going to just do draw. I'm going to just pick a random color, and I am really liking that pink on her outfit, so I am going to take that. And then if I wanted, for example, just wanted the lyrics say something just about Eliana or something like that, I'm just going to put dots around her. I start right where Eliana starts in the picture and do not do her mother. That's her mother's hands, so I'll go around that. Like that. That's how you would do a one person for a two-person or more picture. And if you want to do Yolanda next, if she does come along in the lyrics, something about her, like, I don't know how to describe it, just, yeah. So, like, for example, if it says you and then me, and then, yeah. You could also do arrows to the people. I just think that looks a little bit messy in my opinion, but you could always do that as well. And there you go. And then I'm going to add another one, just a random two-person picture I have. Okay, we have Levin Piper right here, Liper. And then now if I want to do both of them, just going to go around like this. Where's her sleeve? That's okay. Her leaves were blending, or her sleeves were blending in the stairwell. So I just go around like this. And this is the same for any more than two people pictures, so like 5-person pictures, etc. 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 And that is how you, and of course I drew a line on there. Okay. That is how you do a two-person like that. And that's how you do those. I don't think there's much. Okay, so how you can put a watermark on your edits. Please, 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 any new editors, please put watermarks on your edits. I learned the extremely hard way. Especially if your video blows up, which sometimes they do. You are going to get it stolen. So this is how I do mine right now. Summer event June on YT, TikTok, and Simple and Instagram. That's how I do mine right now. And then I go and I use Hippie Groovy. That's the font I use. And I get rid of the effect. And then I do it at 50% and then put it in the middle, kind of big. So then everybody knows this is my edit and it can't be stolen, because don't learn the hard way. Don't put it in the corner like that. Always put it in the middle like that. Because it's pretty easy, because you can cut it right, like, draw a line here for, no. I'll show you here, okay. Hold on, I need to get to the draw tool, like a line right here. That's really uneven, I'm sorry, but kind of like that. Cut it, and it would look pretty bad, but yeah. Unfortunately, there is people that are like that are too lazy to make their own edits, and they steal others. And then and I usually put filters on them, so like I use this tan filter a lot, interpretation filter. There's quite a bit. A lot of them are pro, but there's so good ones that are free. Quite a bit, as you can see. If I was going for like I usually use these for my like more emotional edits. I don't know what to call them. And use these for more of my like brighter edits, you know. Kind of fits your theme here. I'm going to get rid of that. There's tons of them to check out. And I hope this helped you guys. I just wanted to show you for the basics, because sometimes like you just want a simple, quick tutorial, and so it's easy to understand and it's easy to look back on. If you have any more questions, please ask me, but YouTube does think I am like 10 years old, so there probably won't be any comments, but ask me on any of my newest videos. Just leave a comment. I'll try to answer as best as possible, or make another video on it just explaining it. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped you. Bye for now.